Hello everyone, it is Jill here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you as always for being here. Today I'm going to finally be continuing my 10-day arc of getting my creativity back, and I believe I will be using colored pencils today. I literally just made that decision as I stared at this pencil case. So I have 4 more days left of this endeavor before I embark on illustrations for my 3rd book. And so each day I'm going to choose a different artistic medium and play around with it and, like I said, get the creativity back. And I think after a few more days of this, I am going to be more than ready to start illustrating for real and sharing that process with you guys, because it's actually a lot of fun to illustrate a book. So again, thanks for signing on to my video. Stay with me and we're going to get started. There's the actual scene in my home office right now, y'all. All right, so if you've been following along in the series, you know that my initial aim was to finish filling a sketchbook right here. I've had this sketchbook since 2015. So I did this as one of my videos, and I wanted to show you, I have a couple drawings in this style where it's like a black outline going on and just really bright colors and cartoony sort of things, like my butterfly and my mushroom. So I think what I'm going to do off camera is make a coloring page for myself today, just because I am feeling a little bit anxious and I just want to do that part without the pressure of filming myself. There's my happy birthday Electra doodle from another video. And also, if you happen to catch my paintings video, this was the original sketch for one of the paintings I featured. So yeah, I'll be back once I have my page ready. All right, everyone, so this is the little coloring page I made for myself today, and here are all my colored pencils. There's a lot of them. I'm just gonna try and set them out without making too much noise. Oh, I even have a little sharpener in here for myself. Cool. All right, before I accidentally incur a landslide over here. Whoop. I'm wondering if I can, you know what, I'm just going to take my phone case because it's not on my phone while I'm recording. I'm just going to, damn it up that way. Okay. And I think we're ready to begin. So enjoy the ASMR sounds and occasional commentary, and I'll be back on screen when this is done. Remember that color guide that I made for my crayons? I kind of wish I had done that for my colored pencils. Oh, look, it's the furry menace. Hello, furry menace. How are you today? Ma'am, you want to keep it moving? Maybe? She just blackened my computer screen, I swear. Really? Really? Ah, this is the one I was looking for, golden yellow. These colored pencils, let me tell you, they are so old. And I have a few different brands mixed together. My favorite one to buy, once I got old enough to buy colored pencils with my allowance money, was Prismacolor. They sold those at my local hobby shop, which was literally called the Hobby Shop. It was a store in central New Jersey, and I was lucky enough that it was only about, I want to say like a mile and a half, I think, from my house, maybe 2 miles at most. But anyway, it was my favorite thing to do was go buy new colored pencils for my collection once I was, you know, like I said, old enough to be spending my own money on them. Fortunately, when I was a child, the most popular choice of Christmas or birthday gift for me from relatives and even friends was art supplies. So I didn't really need to buy myself anything until, I don't know, I guess middle high school? Probably high school. Anyway, I'm trying to color in such a way that my hand is not angled over the part that I'm coloring. So you guys let me know how you like this angle. I got so upset over my my camera clip that's overhead because this is how naive I am still, you guys, with the whole filming process. I literally did not notice that there was a screw loose on my stand. And I was like, why is my phone flopping around in every direction? The clip is in place. And then I realized it was the screw that holds the clamp in place. So, just another bump on the learning curve. But at least I'm learning. I apologize. I know it's upside down, but again, I am trying to color in a way that my hand won't obscure what I'm doing. Huh, that is unmarked. There's no brand on it. That's weird. I wonder where that came from. You may notice I'm not really into blending colors together, and I never have been. I kind of wish I was. I feel like that might be more visually stimulating to watch like a dark and a light color get blended. However, I've always just favored solid color blocks for the most part. When I do digital design on my iPad, even then I employ that only seldom. I love gradients. I love blended color. It's just, like I said, it's not the style that I typically have worked in. And I think that's because, I may have mentioned this in an earlier video. Don't mind me, by the way, I'm just choosing an orange here. I think in an earlier video I mentioned once that when I was little, I was most influenced by Sunday funnies and Saturday morning cartoons. Okay, this is a straight up neon. Do I want to go with neon for the sun? I don't think so. I think I'm going to go with this color art orange for the sun. All right, we're going to roll with this choice. Oh, and there goes everything. I think I'm going to use all neon for the sunbeams rather than make them all warm colors. I'm just going to go for a full-on neon spectrum. I remember shopping very specifically for these at the hobby shop, these neon pencils. I mean, these were a couple dollars each, and like, you know, when you're a young teenager and you're surviving off a minimal allowance, because I mean, I was a teenager in the 90s, so I would have to save up to buy my colored pencils. And I remember I bought the pink one first, and then I think I went for like the yellow and the red and the orange next, and then the green and blue were kind of later because these are not as bright as the warm colors. Anyway, that's my little story about neon pencils. Here we go. All right, I hope it's not bothering anybody that I color the corner in like an opposite direction. I'm trying not to be too chaotic with my technique, even though this is just a fun little sketch. All right, so next I'm going to use this neon yellow pencil. I hope you can actually see the color coming up because it's very, very bright. I feel like if it looks like I'm coloring just white on white, it's not going to be very satisfying. So if I look at the footage and it really doesn't, if you can't see the color coming onto the page, I may just skip over this part and cut to the green, but we'll see. I'll hope for the best. I also apologize if it seems like I'm holding the pencils kind of awkwardly or unnaturally. I assure you I'm doing that because I'm trying to keep my hand angled so that the actual color is showing as I'm laying it on the paper. Normally I would hold my pencil much more close up like this, but I feel like for visual, it's better that I do it this way. So hopefully that's all right. I get a little self-conscious when I record myself, and I don't want my audience thinking, my gosh, she doesn't even know how to hold a pencil properly. I assure you I do. It's more like I don't know how to record properly yet, or maybe I shouldn't say record properly. It's more like I feel like I don't have the expertise yet. I'm still just a novice at figuring out what's going to be the best angle for my recordings. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I need to pick some colors for the hearts. I think I'm gonna go with some bold reds and magentas and purples because I don't really have any purple or, well, I have neon red, but that's different. I'm gonna pick some of those. Nope, don't want red orange. This one's just plain red. I think I also want to throw in like a blue, like maybe this one, or ultramarine. That's the one I want. Okay, I've got 6 colors here. I think that'll do. All right. Well, like everything I've been doing with this project so far, I'm just gonna take my chances and go from there. Okay, kind of wish I'd used this color a little more, but you know what? It's fine. I think I'm going to finish this off with something special, just because in the spirit of having fun. Some stars, some little glitter stars. And I've got 2 little rows right here. We're just going to use those, and I think with that, this page will be done. And by the way, what is it about stickers? I mean, did we all not just love stickers in the 90s? I think everybody still loves stickers today. What am I even saying? We all still love them. If our corporate jobs came with stickers, we'd probably like our jobs a lot more. I don't know. Okay, I feel like I need to go for just one more row here, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do one more row of star stickers. Oh no, did I just put 2 orange ones next to each other? I did. Oh man. Well, let me tell you I have mild OCD without telling you I have mild OCD. All right, last one. All right, that's super fun. Cute, fun, and to the point. And with that, the furry menace is back, and she just knocked all my pencil shavings to the floor. So I'm gonna clean that up, and then I will be back at a good angle. Ma'am, what are you doing now? Evidence, by the way. There's all my pencil shavings on the floor. All right, everyone, say hi to Cheddar. He's the older of my 2 cats, and he is not the furry menace. The furry menace is his little sister, Electra, who has left the scene at this point. So anyway, just to finish up, here's the finished product. I always have to pause to get my thumbnail for the video. Anyway, this was a lot of fun. I do enjoy coloring really brightly colored things like this, even though, I don't know, it's like very youthful, and I know that, but it is my favorite thing to do. So I will be doing at least one more coloring page for my, I don't think I'll do it tomorrow, but before the end of my 10-day Get My Creativity Back arc, I think tomorrow I'll be trying something completely out of the box for myself, which is watercolor. And yes, this is a set of watercolor paints. It is the tiniest thing you have ever seen. So we're gonna have some fun with that and go from there. So thank you again for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment, and if you're interested in checking out my books, I'll have the link in the description. It is peanutbutterandjellysandwich.com, and next week we'll start illustrating the 3rd book for that series. So take care, you guys, and see you in the next video. Thanks again.